Who's going?
I will. I will.
Continuing on while you're trying to figure out what you're going to
Yeah,
do.
I'll just carefully keep an eye on them quietly. See
You
where they're
want to just
going.
sneak? Are
Yeah.
you just sneaking up? They get to the corner of the building, they look around, and then they go and now they're sneaking along another wall. Rock, you've fallen well back because you are not fucking Ninja Freddy. Freddy could be doing that thing where he's like walking right behind somebody and like doing the thing with his legs and shit if he wanted to.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
sneak along the wall.
I did make
Am I
half, so
able-
I'm not out of. I'm probably a simple action away.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not going crazy and shit.
Am
Yeah,
I able to tell
Nope.
like their demeanor if they're
No.
trying to get it? No. Okay. I'll continue following.
They get up to the next edge of the building. They carefully look around, and then they begin creeping along the. Now they're go like they went like this, and then they went like this, and then they're going like this.
Okay. I'll continue following.
Right. Eventually, they get all the way back to your doghouse. They're just going around the building.
And they're at the doghouse.
Well, they're going to be passing the doghouse, so.
Okay, I'll continue following.
All right. Rock, what do you want to do? Freddy's, you're thinking that you're running a risk of being caught since you didn't get a critical. I may have you roll again if you want to do another full circuit with them.
Where are Freddy and the guys going?
It looks like they're going past the doghouse again. So if you wanted to just divert and go into the doghouse and get some sleep, you could. But it looks like they're just wandering along the edges of the building and sneaking.
All right, I'll take cover behind the doghouse and keep an eye on the situation.
You watch them all sneak up, and they get to the corner, and they look around, and then they go to.
All right, I think I know what's going on. I'll just leave them to it.
I hope so.
Yeah, I'll go into the doghouse.
If these guys are like thieving the place, they're doing it wrong.
Yeah, I'll leave them alone and go back into the doghouse.
You sneak back to the doghouse. They have no idea. Eventually morning comes and stuff, and yeah, everything's fine.
So those guys were casing the joint for some reason.
No, I think they were guards for the Joker. They probably set up some patrols.
Okay.
Because the whole town is basically on high alert. That's my guess, anyway.
Oh, you think they're embassy guards? Well, I'm going to tell Elwin what I saw. You can stay here. I tell Elwin what I saw.
Hey, he's really impressed. You guys didn't get your throats slit. Yeah, those are other doors and stuff. And Jesus Christ, what the hell are you doing, Freddy?
I rested. So I reset.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I got a little damage on me.
Your arm is back, and the hook is laying there, and you're thinking, "I'm going to die," but your eye's back. Good news there, right?
I failed my will times 5. That's nothing, right?
Correct.
I'm going to stay injured for a while. Okay.
But yeah, Owen's like, we put various teams of doors out on the grounds and stuff. They're essentially making sure, we're going to try to sneak attack the Joker before he gets us again. Yeah.
Good idea, Elwin. Good idea.
Yeah.
Did you suggest that?
What?
Did you suggest that? Is there a captain of the guard I can go to give him our descriptions?
No, everybody knows what you guys look like, and
cool.
I mean, you're fine. Okay. I mean, if you attack somebody at night and it's dark and shit, then
yeah, that might be dicey.
Yeah. I'm sure that today, by light of day, nothing bad could happen. Cut to, it shows Freddy looking in horror at his right hand.
Okay, I go back to the house and say, "Well, Freddy, you look much better."
Panic mode.
You mean to chop that off?
Okay. I need you to find me very quickly a professional butcher, blacksmith, someone who will very accurately cut the arm off, so I don't need you to chop it off with a fucking sword.
Okay, I call for the surgeon. Do we have one on the premises?
Yes. One of the doors comes over and he brings a bone saw and stuff like that, and he reports to the doghouse.
I'm sure to tell Elwin that we're sawing Freddy's arm off.
Right. Elwin and his staff show up to make sure that everything goes okay.
Can I get a bottle of whiskey?
What?
Is there a bottle of whiskey I can have?
I don't think you bought. No, actually, you just built this. You have some 10-penny nails left over and a board that you could bite.
And I tell Elwin, he said he wanted to do it to make it up to you.
Give me a fast talk roll, Russ.
Half.
Elwin looks impressed. He says, "Huh."
He's
Is
really
that right,
sorry.
Freddie?
I don't know what to do. I can't stop him.
Look, I know the pain that caused your hand. It's only right I cut mine off.
I want a fast talk roll from Freddie. This will impress the shit out of Owen. All you gotta do is make this, and Owen will be like,
Fast talk. This is actually my highest skill, believe it or not.
If you fucking fail it, I will laugh.
I
And laugh.
hope-
Okay.
At a quarter.
Owen goes, let's do this in the surgery building then. And everybody gets moved over to the Old West surgery building. He instructs that fresh sawdust be put down first. They gather around. They bring in one of those old-timey photographer things with the boxes and the big box camera and the flash and stuff.
I take my belt off. I bite down on my belt. Ready.
Okay, and no problem. Owen goes, hold on, pulls out a bottle of whiskey. He takes a swig, passes it around. Everybody gets to drink it.
When it gets to me, I pass it to Freddie. You want somebody?
No, they give you a small glass of whiskey.
Oh, okay, all right. I sip my bourbon. I sip
Yep.
my bourbon.
All right, they're eating popcorn and watching. Freddie, and the doctor guy goes, "You want me to knock you out first?" Owen goes, "Yeah, he doesn't need that." "Yes, sir."
No,
And
I
they
need to suffer
wrap
like
you down
Elwin
to
did.
the table.
I need to suffer
I hold him
like
down.
Elwin. Do
I
it.
help hold him down.
I'm
Excellent.
biting down on the belt hard.
Give me a
Wait.
strength. I'm just curious on something here, Freddie.
Rock. I kind of released about this for a sec. I need you to do me a favor.
Yeah.
I need you to choke me.
Oh, Daddy.
Everybody
I need to get some glue on. I say, I'm like, awesome. I put my backpack down. I get the blue makeup out.
I pull out.
I was wondering when you were going to ask me.
People look super uncomfortable.
I hold him down by his neck.
I also take out the anal refresher and I try to put it up my prison wallet.
Everybody
You really don't want to be square with Elwin, do you?
Okay, you give me a prison wall. Oh, you failed.
I
Okay.
did.
No problem. The doctor goes, "Do you need some help with that?"
Yes, please.
He gets a mallet. All right, hold still. And he's going to just tap it right on up there. There you go.
Boop.
Oh, he says, a little too hard.
All right.
All right, well, I'm sure it'll come out eventually. So
I'm ready.
Well, you won't shit your pants now.
I'm hoping he can shit someday in the future, says Doc. All right, here we go. And right, he straps him down, pretty much full strapping, rocks on top, holding him down, several other people. And he says, take the arm, right?
Take the arm.
The right arm.
Okay. Probably best if you not look. Actually, Elwin goes, hold on, that's too cruel. Get him drunk first. All right. Cover his eyes. Okay. They get
Good
you
man,
drunk.
Elwin. Good man.
Give me an alcohol tolerance roll there. Ready?
But I guess I want to fail this, don't I?
Probably be a good idea to fail it. I mean, if you don't want to feel everything.
I mean, I've had a couple before. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, well.
Cool. And they're like, Rock, you're his good friend. Maybe you should step outside. I don't want you to have to see this, says Elwood. This is.
Okay, I step outside. I say thank you. You step outside.
Yep. No problem. You hear a whole lot of sawing and some muffled screaming and thrashing and stuff. And the doctor tries to make his roll to not accidentally kill him through having him bleed out or something horrible. Yay! No problem. Right. Eventually, Freddy is helped out. His arm has been cut off here.
Okay.
You did say arm.
Yep.
They just cut it a little higher than you thought. But they have put back on your pirate hook. And so now you literally have. And yeah, Elwin's like, all right. Apology accepted, he says. And he and his staff go away and they give Freddy to Rock. And Freddy is like, I'm so drunk. And he's got like this little stubby hook thing that kind of flops around in the end.
That's okay, Freddy. You can go get Gills now. Come on. I have sex with him when we get to the doghouse.
Freddie, try to give me an alcohol tolerance roll and fail it so you can hopefully black out the Rock with blue face, choking the shit out of you and having sex with you.
I mean, it's going to struggle because there's a blockage in the way.
Yes.
Oh, no, I'm sure he'll. Now, Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm reaching in and pulling out the refresher.
No problem at all. Give me a simple dex roll here to get your fingers wormed on up. It's tight but malleable. So yeah, you guys enjoy some strange autoerotic stuff. And the worst thing is that the horse guy is watching the whole time. He's like,
we're in the doghouse.
The horse guy is the
Hercule.
Yeah.
Hercule, yes, okay.
Yeah, Hercule watching with the same vacuous, happy expression he always does. Although when you came, he neighed really loud, so you're not sure exactly what that was all about, but it was thrilling. Right. So it's later now.
Okay. I clean up.
No problem. Freddie, give me your, since you ended up sleeping, passing out, whatever, go ahead and give me your willpower roll. And you really don't want to get ×1 or a fumble. Either one that's not ×5. Oh, dear. Drew fucking back. Ain't that a bitch? Apparently, your cock is so powerful it caused his whole arm to grow back.
Well, fuck. Do I get a good night's sleep too, Logan?
Oh, sure. Yeah, you cuddle with him. Says Freddie.
×4.
You gain back 2 hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, you feel better, but unfortunately, Freddie is fucked.
Wow, Freddie.
Look, I just need you.
You can say you're a magician now.
Just please get the surgeon again. And this time,
you can get the surgeon for yourself now. You're square.
Oh yeah, I'm like, okay.
So, are you wanting to leave the doghouse with your arm intact?
Look.
Yeah.
You're a good person. Thank you for helping me out. But there are people watching me almost 24/7. I would appreciate it if you could get the surgeon. Just give me a solid.
Sure.
I don't want to be seen.
No problem, Freddie. I'll do that for you.
Thanks.
Oh. Okay. I go running. Quick, bring the surgeon again! You're not going to believe this shit!
I'm going to start a Hands for Elwin charity, where every time I go in your hand, it'll go as I'll start like a donor kind of charity for people who've lost their hands in like war or whatever. Here you are.
Yeah, I
Here's a
don't
dead
think it
twin.
works like that in the Old West, but no problem. They get back. The doctor attempts to amputate
All right, this
again.
time I tell him below
Mhm.
the elbow, please.
All right. Yeah, yeah.
I don't
And
know what kind of disease he has that it keeps growing back.
well, I do have a solution, says doctor. I've got an idea on that.
Okay.
We cut both of his arms off. That way, if one grows back, he's still down one.
No, they grow back at the same time.
Good idea.
Are you
What do you
sure?
think?
Have you tried?
Thank you for your help, Doc.
All right. Well, you're drunk and tired again, and but you didn't tell the rock to choke you and deal with your
Well, one time's enough.
I'm satiated. It's okay.
Leave him one.
I just wanted to say I was having sex with you while I pulled Hercule out of your ass. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Seemed like fun.
It's a night you'll never forget.
Another red slogan or what?
Oh yeah, just all you need to do is not roll a times one or less, or oh yeah, that's perfect.
Okay,
You gain back. Okay, let me see how many hit points the doc took you down. You're only down 2 hit points right now, so you're A-okay.
2 or 3?
2, because you healed 1.
Oh, okay.
You made times 5.
Cool. You're absolutely almost fine.
All right, I'm gonna try and shapeshift now.
What?
I'll try and shapeshift now.
Okay.
I get his trump ready. All right, let's do this.
Okay. Shapeshift.
Fumbles, you may get another arm back.
There we go.
Hey.
And I need to make the sanity roll.
Hey.
Well, you also need to do this.
Okay.
0 if you make a D4 if you fail.
I fumbled.
Yes, says Rock. I could have put my penis in there.
No.
So D4 for looking at his gill holes.
It's shapeshifting.
For shape-shifting, yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah, I'm going to have to remember I lost all my write-ins, so I'm going to have to see what that was in the character.
Yeah. I don't know why. No one else is lost in here.
This is a secret power of mine. It's why I'm a good troubleshooter. I break computers within a 15-foot radius of myself. In weird ways, the weirdest fucking ways you can imagine.
Okay, so to try to wrap this up nice and quickly here, and we'll end the session soon.
Rock, I need you to go to 8 cleanse. I will jump to you. I will use cleanse to go to Burlington, and then I'll grab the pole. Then you jump me back to where you are.
That's the most convoluted shit ever. So, okay, how would you like to get to a Clems, and which Clems would you like to go to, Rock?
I guess Gothic.
Do you have a trump to get to Gothic?
I have a trump to the smoking room.
Oh, there. No problem. You get to the smoking room, and holy shit, it looks as though the door that normally goes to the rest of the hotel is sealed, like sealed shut. That's odd. It's almost like, it's almost like they built over it or something.
Huh. Okay.
Oh, the effects that other players have on you guys. Good shit. So.
Okay, well, we're going to have to trump someplace else. What do you got? I'm going to check what I got.
Well, that's good because he's not with you. So
I'm not with you.
Yeah, for some reason that Logan can't figure out, he just sat in his doghouse and tried to get the blue
I have gills. I don't want to freak people out.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no, that makes sense. Take card, Freddie. I didn't think that through. Let's see.
Ooh, favorite sweet.
Okay, I'm going to try the warehouse in Gothic. Yeah, we're good.
Excellent. It's daytime, so there's just enough light to get there, but barely.
Okay.
You have to go to a place that's lit. Don't forget. So that's a real. Oh, give me a. You already made your luck. Good.
I called Fred. I used Freddie's trump and contact him in the warehouse too.
Okay. I'll answer.
All right, come on through. Bring
You
cloak.
don't look like you're in Clem's.
I'm not in Clem's.
Go to Clem's. I'll trump to you there.
I'm going to trump out in the open.
You're in
Get
Clem's.
a cloak.
Yeah,
You want me to go
fine.
into Clem's? Okay.
Hold on, let me grab some blankets.
I'm game. Just get a cloak. You don't need blankets. Get a cloak.
Okay,
You're
okay.
square. You got access to the embassy again.
You know what? I keep forgetting. I'm so used to being on the naughty list. This is a new sensation for me. Yeah, I'll grab a cloak. Just wrap it around my neck. And just not raise suspicion.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So I trump him through to the warehouse.
Cool.
Okay, you're at the warehouse. As you guys are walking through the streets toward the Clems, Joe's like a couple of guards watching you guys go past. Give me listen rolls as one says something to the other one.
Mm-hmm.
See the guy with the cloak? Keep an eye on him. He just seems suspicious to me. And everyone goes, Fortunately, Freddie didn't hear that. He's like, I can move in the open.
When I ran my game, I totally did that to them. I was like, yeah, and they were like super paranoid. Like, okay, well, we walked in, it's just like, no, dude.
More suspicious somehow. No problem. You guys get over to the Clems.
Okay. Before I do that, I'm gonna just play the it's not as bad as it's not as bad as that card.
Okay.
And all my real damages are done. Okay. I walk up to Clem and say, hot towel and shave, please.
Howdy. What can I do you for?
I put down all my stuff, by the way, as well. Like
You begin
gear
stripping off the stuff. Howdy. What can I do you for? Says Clem after you finish.
Hot towel and shave, please.
Where are you going back to?
Burlington.
Them as well?
No.
And he puts a hot towel on you, and then you're underwater. Boom, boom. Thank God for gills. Thank God for gills. You do the happy dance as a weird fucking the towel off, and then he kind of releases it and it floats around in the water and shit.
I'll send on the. I'll like. Does Clem? I say hello, Clem.
You go boom, 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 boom. And Clem goes.
The sound not.
And then you can hear him talking to you, but he doesn't seem to be able to understand you because you are not an underwater creature. He has kind of a weird high-pitched voice, and he goes, Abby, what can I do you for?
Fair enough, I understand. I'm gonna go out and grab the pole.
Clem goes into the back room, closes the door behind him.
In the back room?
Bloop, 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 you say, holding the barber pole in one hand.
Okay. I'll then go to like behind the building where no one can see me. And hopefully no one can see me.
Oh, give me a swim roll. Give me a swim roll. I want to go behind the building. You're at half because you got one fucking
I'll
hand.
play swimming plus 20.
Bastard.
Yes.
So bitch, but you didn't think you were going to use
So
that.
I'm at minus 10. Wait.
Freddie, do you want a refill?
That's
right. I can't talk to him. That can't happen.
Made it. Yeah, just made it.
Damn you. All right, you're behind the building.
I send a text to Rock saying, I got the pole. Do you want me to do anything else while I'm here?
You hear, I answer my phone. I activate the trump. I try to contact him, but all he probably hears is.
Yep. And eventually you open it up, bring through him and like 50 gallons of water. He lays there spluttering in his wet burlap bag at your feet.
It's a boy!
Yay! He's clutching a barber pole in his one hand. his other hand isn't clutching shit.
I grab my stuff and put my
It's
cloak back around.
unfortunately with a barber pole in one hand, grabbing your stuff is you can try to hook your stuff.
Well, I'll put the pole down for a sec.
Oh.
Well, I'll get it to look.
He goes here. All right, no problem. You end up getting redressed. It takes a while. Working one-handed is a bitch.
Yeah. Hey, look, you mind helping me out? This is taking a while.
Sure.
He wants you to dress him and call him George. And anyway, you get him fixed back up. No problem.
All right, then
You know, your buttons are kind of on the wrong side for this. You might want to get some women's clothing.
Ooh, I feel pretty. I'll go back. Yeah, then we'll jump back to the.
Is that why they put the buttons on the air side? Because you're
That's right.
expected to undress women?
No, because it's for the dresser.
Really?
Yep.
Take a card for knowing that. I was always wondering why women's shit was on the opposite side. Okay, you guys eventually.
Yeah, then we'll jump back to the embassy.
I got the what the fuck. Oh, there is vac suit on what the fuck skill card. Is that an evac? Is that an EVA suit? Is that a spacesuit?
Spacesuit.
It says vac suit on the card.
Yeah, you use it in the vacuum of space where nobody can hear you panic.
Okay, so I'm going to take 10 points in spacesuit with my what the fuck skill card.
I think now it would be under tiny futuristic.
Right. You're right.
Thing.
Tiny futuristic space.
Yeah. Cool.
And
that way, if you ever get a tiny futuristic space drone, that would also work for that. So yeah, multiple things.
And I should move my scuba and parachuting to the appropriate categories too? Yes.
Okay. So eventually Freddie will get all the sheets updated because he fucking lives for that. He loves going and finding what happened to your sanity shit. Why is your sheet different? So don't fix your sheet yet, because what happened to yours may happen to somebody else's, and I'm sure Freddie would like to pin down the thing and discover
that's so weird. Okay. Anyway.
Because you put a period in one of the things that caused it to all die.
It should be the same for everyone. No one. Anyway.
Should be. I'm sure that Russ has found a new creative way to cause his sheet to do things, horrible things. Actually, you may not even want to put it in yet, because you may end up having to revert to an old sheet or something, Russ.
We have backups.
No, I have a string of backups. I'm gonna pull a backup, add it to this game. Freddie will then delete it for me, and I'll get it. I'll write it all down, transfer it to the sheet.
It sounds like you know what you're doing. So
no way. We've done this before. It's fine. Yeah.
No problem. You guys get back to the
done this before.
Hold on. Let me make my luck roll.
What?
Okay. Luck roll for the Trump. Quit. Cool.
Yay. You guys get back to the embassy. Everything is honky-dory. You're in your doghouse with a new barber pole. Would you like to, as your...
He's not in his doghouse anymore. He doesn't have to be.
No. My doghouse.
Okay.
See?
I built it.
All right, that's cool. If you want to go there, that's cool.
Actually, looking at it a different way, it's either he has to sleep in the same bed with a lot of other people, or he has his own place. So this isn't a horrible thing for him.
Yeah, he's got his little micro house. Cool.
Yeah.
Now, do you want a refill?
Sure, why not?
Okay, assistant refill.
Take this.
No, he's playing an assistant refill.
I can't take that. I'm playing assistant refill. I've got an opponent fails. I don't think we're going to see combat. What do you want me to take?
Yeah, but I want you to take this, because I want to have more cards that I can refill. Oh, wait, no. Okay, you're right.
Are you doing a trade? Are you doing a trade?
No, it's fine. Don't worry.
Okay.
Oh, Freddie, shit. When you went to Burlington.
Oh, cards, yes.
Yes, but also, did you have anything in extra dimensional space?
My sword?
Gone. Did you have, well, that's it, because you got rid of all your other gear first. So, yeah your extra dimensional space died like a farting tornado.
That's a new thing, then.
Weird.
Okay. Oh, yeah, let me draw 2. Another and another nada. Great.
Yay!
Okay.
Wasn't which sword was it that was in there?
The fire sword.
Oops.
Bomber.
It's not the
didn't
best
care
sword I
about
have.
that much. Cool. Yeah, I'd never put your best fucking sword or anything
No,
you
it's not my
really
best.
should have gotten
The
extra
monofilament sword is the best one. Anyway,
Waiting for that amber sword to go poof.
let's see if we can analyze pattern on this thing.
Certainly.
I fail. What?
It is 2 red and white. There's no blue on this one, just red and white.
That's a power abilities. No.
Excellent. Its secrets maintain within itself.
We can continue to wait a day or so.
Hold on. Is it?
After you guys get done analyzing stuff, I'm going to end the session.
Is there actually pattern on it? Let me try and sense it.
You may try to sense it if you wish.
I failed. What?
Yeah, I'll give that a shot too. Nope.
It is impregnable.
Okay, is that Trump on it? Hold on, let me. Where's sense?
Try.
What else? Trump's then? Sense Trump there.
Okay, before we end this section, Logan, I want to get the amber sword out of my interdimensional pocket and have it locked down with the barbershop pole.
That's a really good question. Where are you going to leave the barbershop pole and now the sword? Because Freddy's doghouse is one possibility, or if you give it to the, if you put it in the embassy lockup, will you get it back?
Well, I assume that they know that they'll know me.
Well, I'm not saying that.
Inventory?
Well, they may or may not give it to somebody else, is what I'm saying. Like if the ambassador says, "Oh yes, I want that sword" or whatever, they may well give it to him.
Okay, we'll leave a note with it that says for Benedict only, Benedict's son's sword.
Can you put that on the notes?
Yeah, just got it, notes in the thing. Okay, cool. Yeah, if you're leaving notes with it, that's good because, like, if you put a barbershop pole in there, I'm just going to tell you, anybody else who wants it may end up snatching it.
Embassy weapon storage. What should I put this in? Magic interesting items.
This is weapons. It's a weapon.
So weapon storage. Okay.
Yeah. Logan has sense Trump. Is it Trump?
Very, very faint amount of Trump in it. Yeah, a little bit, very faint. Just kind of the same kind of thing you kind of detected.
Since I have access to artifact creation, can I make a barbershop pole?
You have severe doubts. I mean, it's possible, but you'd need several different things in order to make it happen.
But it's possible.
Well, I'm not saying it wouldn't take building up like 10 or 12 different skills first, but it's possible.
Okay.
If this is even how they did it, it could be something totally different. Because the paints seem, now that you're looking at it, and you're an artist, give me your painting rolls. If you guys could make painting rolls for me. You're not actually painting anything, you're just looking at paint.
Yeah.
The red and white paints seem a wee bit unusual. Also, I'll take botany rolls. Botany. You think that the pole is actually made of some sort of semi-porous wood-grained plastic. That looked like, what the fuck? Yes.
Logan, you said that sword does D12? I'm writing a description up of it.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay.
Yeah, two-handed, or no, it's a one-handed sword. It does D8, D8. He was doing D12 because he's really strong and all that shit.
So it just does regular D8?
Yeah.
Okay. You said it was enchanted to, when I did the detailed analyzed power pattern, you said it was enchanted to bump up.
It's got Logos on it, so against certain targets it bumps up.
Oh, it's not a pattern item.
Or sorry, pattern item. That's what I meant to say. Sorry, I'm thinking about something else. Yes.
Okay, so what was the rest of what you just said? Because I heard Logos and freaked out.
It's bumped up against certain things. I just put it as D8 sword with pattern in it.
Okay, pattern item does D8 damage. Got it.
Yeah, great.
I
Freddie staring at the giant red and white butt plug. I mean, barbershop pole.
Does this make sense to you?
Hold on, I'm still, yeah. Okay, I was busy putting it in, so you got to tell me what's going on.
Make a button roll and painting.
Okay. Right. Biology or botany?
Botany.
Wow.
Yes. It's a very unusual natural wood, despite Freddie arguing that it is simply wood patterned plastic. You don't believe it's actually plastic, but exactly what kind of wood it is, you're not sure because you're just not a master of botany for some reason. How's that painting coming along?
I got it by half.
Yes, but
even then I don't know if it's like mahogany or oak or ash or.
It's none of the common woods, that
none
for sure.
Of the common woods. Okay. Yeah, that's not a common wood I've ever seen before. It's not like mahogany or poplar or ash or any of that kind of stuff.
All right, Mr. Smart Depends. If it's not plastic and it's some kind of wood, do you know of any botanists you can take it to? Or leave a note for someone else?
And give me a painting roll real quick, Russ.
Yeah.
Yes. You are both in agreement, though, that the red and white paint, which adorns it in the very typical barbershop thing, there's no blue, seem to be unusual as well.
Okay.
They seem to be made of different shit than you would get as regular paints. In other words, you're thinking, give me, Russ, since you made both of your rolls and Freddie only made one, Freddie can try evidence analysis at half. Russ can try evidence analysis at full because he made all his rolls.
Quarter.
Despite only having the one working arm, he figures out stuff by looking at it.
Quarter.
As does Russ. Okay, yeah. You guys are thinking it appears to be some sort of three-component, like physical component thing used to make a barbershop pole. But what exactly they are, you're not sure. You did get a little closer, though, which is interesting. You get closer than anybody else.
So paint, the special paint, the special wood, is there metal on this thing?
No, it's two different kinds of paint and the special wood.
Oh, okay.
There may be magic or Trump or something like that. I mean, Freddie thinks that there's a little bit of Trump energy in it, but yeah, he doesn't know if that's like a byproduct or if that's part of it or what the deal is exactly. But yeah.
So do you know any botanists that are in, I mean, it's an alien wood. Which botanist do you want to bring it to? We can't like bring it to Shermer and show it to a botanist. He'll think he's found an amazing discovery and demand to keep it and study it.
Ask one of the doors. They might know. Because they spent a lot of time in MMO land farming and taking care of trees. Someone might know.
That's a good point.
Okay. We flag down one of the doors from MMO land and see if they recognize the wood.
He goes, yeah. He goes and he talks to somebody else who talks to somebody else who talks to somebody else. And eventually they get the guy who's the best at botany. And he takes a look at it. He goes, wait, did you break into the basement and steal a barbershop pole?
No.
Where did this one come from?
Burlington.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
He says, this is weird because I've only read about this kind of wood. I think it's from the world tree, but that doesn't exist, does it? As he says that, the credits begin rolling.
Yep, there we go. Ding, 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 ding. All right, that's going on the boards. That goes into the vault too. Freddie, you want to do that one?
Sure. I'll go find Elwin.
Do we have a barbershop poll thread, or do we need to start a barbershop poll thread?
No, we don't have one. You can start one.
Steal this from the basement, says Owen, looking really angry.
No, we found it in Burlington. You said you wanted one from there.
The second poll.
He goes, your gills are freaking me out.
Sorry, I put my foot down.
So much sanity loss. I'm angry again. No. Okay. And right, go ahead and before we end, who's got ideas for the title?
Experiencing technical difficulties is definitely.
If it wasn't so long, I'd go with it.
Yeah.
That's technical difficulty. Technical difficulty. Just that.
Harsh.
Got wood.
Oh.
I like that.
Anger Doc Fulton.
My idea
I
was
don't know. Go ahead.
my idea was disarm, rearm.
Oh wow. Yeah, it costs an arm and a leg is too long. But
I'm good with got wood or disarm, rearm, or
armed atonement.
Oh. No, it wouldn't make any sense. I was thinking like Armageddon or something. As my arms just keep going back and back and back.
Arm Aggedon. That's great. I like that. That's the one we're going with. If we had a vote on it.
Aggedon.
Yep.
Okay.
I will make sure. Hold on, let me get my dictionary up.
Ooh. Look at them with his fancy dictionary.
Arm, yeah, Aggedon.
Aggedon. Okay, got it. Okay. Right. Does anybody have anything to say to the studio audience?
Hey, eventually we're gonna get that poll, and then we're gonna shove it up Freddy's ass.
Hooray!
Wait, let me practice my prison wallet first.
Exactly.
Hooray!